matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Longhorns kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The give is to Williams. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Might be changing the route.
Go, go. Doc. Heads.
To the air, it's Hammond. Looking left. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Great place to start for this offense. First carry of the season. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Arch Madness. Escapes the pressure going right. And he's forced out of bounds after a Huge loss on the play. What a boneheaded moment.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Third down from the gun, Manning. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. On the delay, it's Smothers. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Running the red zone, it's Smothers. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Flips it out in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Here's Manning to throw. The screen, and watch out. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Fourth down, Manning. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Touchdown, Longhorns! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Crosses the 30. Oh, he's got some space. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. The Red Raiders just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Caught in the backfield, it's Simmons. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-load, chop block on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He might want another play. Keeps it on first down. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Caught behind the line. It's Carter. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period.
Splinter! Splinter! Right on the end!
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Send the tight end in motion. Using his feet. He locked up and held on to bring him down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. The offense changing the play. Motion from the back. knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone.
Now, fourth down.
The Red Raiders will try to move the sticks on fourth down.
Flag 14! Flag 14!
Gets the back moving. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Complete out of the backfield. And it's caught, but he's stopped short, and you have to get the route past the marker on fourth down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. A long way to go for this offense. Looking for room. It Smothers. Maybe a crease. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You know, God bless Texas because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no. They got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football and, Jesse, have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to come play with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's an offense that defenses are going to be worried about the deep ball, throwing it downfield. So a lot of soft boxes to run into, and there's really no excuse for why these running backs shouldn't absolutely stat it up this year. Steve Sarkisian told us they're going to be committed to running the football and having balance. Because of those names you just mentioned, we're expecting this running game to be elite.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Got it, looking for the first down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Makes the grab at the 10. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. Works the middle of the field. A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Third and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Motion from the wideout. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Looking downfield, it's Hammond. The short hands, it's Simmons. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Tight end now in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Really nice decision by the quarterback. 3rd and long, and nothing was open deep down the field, so he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks, he uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Finds his tight end. At the 20, he's got space. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's Eakin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Flushed out of the pocket. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route.
Go!
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. They'll move the tight end. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Never a doubt. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That 4th down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The run inside. It's Smothers. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. clock kept breaking down. And they got it. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Buckeyes, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Steps away. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
And now on second down for this offense. Here's Arch to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Nice play by this defense again, and I feel like it's a broken record. I mean, guys, like, seriously, both defense playing at a high level. Which offense can get a spark, make a big play, and get something going?
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Now here's Manning. Stepping to the right, trying to find his man in the middle. Goes high to pull it in. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Running inside, it's Smothers. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be fourth down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They'll run for it, and he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the big fourth down stop.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting point might have a chance. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Going to the run. It's Dickey. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go right back to him. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
That's a really good job by this defense because second and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, third and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
On the move. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. Defense picks it up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, once you get in the second half of a tie football game, you cannot waste these opportunities. You got to put points on the board. You got to take care of the football when you start to get in the red zone.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Defensively, you know they're going to run it. You know they're going to try to create some space offensively and just try to run out of the goal line. So that's a frustrating one that hurts because the run game comes downhill. He gets a big gain, and now out of the own end zone. Now no safety to worry about. You can pass, you can run, the whole playbook at your disposal.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. A give to Brown. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Arch is going to throw for it. Moving out to the right. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give is to Williams. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Hammond. It's complete to the left. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's sticky. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive.
Wilson!
Linebackers trying to create some confusion.
Eagle, check, Eagle! Rush, found it, slog! Escape! Iron!
To the air, it's Hammond. Lets it fly. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Final play of the quarter coming. They'll run it with Wilson. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball. He just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to get behind the defense. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Red Raider. They move on top here in the 4th. The whole thought process is just getting the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. on the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. To throw, Manning. They're working that left side. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And as their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose, Holly will update his condition soon. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Morris. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Makes the grab and room to run. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They'll have a 1st down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. They just keep firing. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. A 3rd down try for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Sound strategy here to try to punt it away from that return guy. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. They'll give it to Joyner. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Defense doing their job getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pulls and fired complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off, and Tide breaks into the open. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his man. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion.
Snags it, and there's running room. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
On the run, fires downfield. Hauls it in. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go win the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced, but this offense, down the stretch, this is a great indication for this offense because he's making a play through the air in a big moment. Gonna need more of it.
Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Snap it to the back. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Hammond. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Will they try to win it here or be content to play for overtime? He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Back to pass on second down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got him in the open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
To throw, it's Hammond. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Handoff, Joyner running left. Fighting off the defender. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking deep. He's open on the right. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. This almost certainly to win the game. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this field goal might not put the game in the freezer, but it would ice it down pretty good. It's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in
kicker coming through in a must-have moment. They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. To the air, it's Morris. Here's a heat, and it's a sack. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This